Fun is such a strong thing to say when I'm constantly creeped out. Are you awake? So Jennifer, do you know what a bad girl you've been? Is that so? You still don't understand? Well then, I'll have you read these books. Hurry, hurry, read another story, Jennifer. Okay, little weirdo. I should have never chased you off the bus. Although the bus was dropping me off anyways, I think. We always read left to right, so... Found the story of the bird. The bird of happiness. Once, a girl found a big box. The bird of happiness was inside. The bird will take her to Foreverlands, or so she hoped. Each box was smaller than the last. It was a cramped, dark space. She finally found her little bird, but it was far too late, and far too late. The bird was long dead. It had met a bloody fate. The end. Okay. There's a torn page. Please don't tell me a bird is this week's gift. Do you want to save? Yes. May. Sure. As soon as they surround you and start grabbing you and stuff, then fall on the floor, you can't do anything because your character locks on to try to stomp them out. And the stomp always misses, at least in my experience. I've never had the stomp land. Alright, let's go. Speed run to the direction that we need to go. Can you, ma'am? Princess said softly. The red bird. Have you found what you're looking for? Something dear to you? Nope. No, I haven't. But we know now to save. There's only so many times we could, get sent back, and remember that we need to save often. Save frequently. What's the name of the game here? Yes. Yes, cutscene, yes. You're right, Meg. We'll discuss the details later. Okay. Let's meet at our secret place. Which is the bathroom. Right, doggy? Let's go with the feather. Yep, crimson feather. Perfect. Well, I think we can continue on without needing to check the box. We'll equip the feather just in case we get lost. Find. Equip, since we get surrounded. Drop that. We don't need the floral letter, actually. That might take us to Amanda still. I actually might want that. We don't need this. For Peter. We actually need healing items, so scratch that. We're going to have to find some biscuits. The bird is a new one. We don't know what to do with this yet. And kitchen knife we're keeping. You never know. Nothing in here. Anything in here?
Go.
There's no healing items? Really? called Rule of Rose. It's a horror game made by Atlas, the people who made Shin Megami Tensei and Persona. Back in the PS2 era, they made this horror game, and nobody's ever heard of it or played it. So, it's one of the horror games that got me into playing horror games when I was younger, and which got me addicted to the horror franchise and stuff. And so, since this is a cult classic video game that nobody's ever heard of from a company that's super big, which I don't know why nobody's heard of it, then I want to play it. It's basically, think of Silent Hill, but if Silent Hill was all kids. So you go to an orphanage that got taken over by all the kids at the orphanage. They basically killed the headmasters of the orphanage, took over the orphanage, and started a cult. And then so their cult is called the Aristocrats, the Red Crayon Aristocrats. And so they basically have this girl, which is the main character, whose parents die. She goes and gets dropped off at the orphanage mansion, and then gets kidnapped by the kids and forced to do their bidding, or they're going to kill her. And so each month she needs to go and find them a gift and give them the gift in order to raise her status in the club, or they'll kill her. So currently, us and the dog we found, that's now our best friend, are looking for a bird that may or may not be dead in order to give them for this month's gift, or they're going to kill us. Oh yeah, biscuits. Still no biscuits. Alright, they're not gonna give us any healing items. Yeah, so... yeah. A lot's happened. We went through a couple of months, I think 2 or 3 separate occasions of giving them gifts already. And we currently raised our status 1 up in the society. But apparently they already know us, and we don't know why they know us. So we're trying to figure that out as well, as why they know us. But yes, this is basically Silent Hill if Silent Hill was kids. So the same combat and everything is like a Silent Hill type game. There's crazy monsters. All the monsters are like demented little kid spirits that turn into whatever the bad guy is. So like right now we're looking for a bird, and so a lot of the enemies are weird bird hybrids or rats. Okay, calm down. Calm down, bro. So the society's rule of rose is that there's a hierarchy of princess and princesses, and the princesses are forcing us to do stuff. Yeah, I've been really loving this game after I decided, screw it, I want to play this game because I needed an excuse to play it. I've constantly just been pumping it out because I personally want to play this game. And I want to see it to the end because I beat it once. My sister owned a PS2 growing up, my older sister, and she wanted to show me this game one day because she randomly got it on a whim and wanted to show me it because she knew I liked horror and stuff, but never really played horror games. And so when she showed me it, I was obsessed with it. So me and her basically did a playthrough of it, and she got stuck at one point, so I basically continued on for her and beat the entire game. And so I've only beat it once through, and it gets crazy during the ending. So since I've only beat it once when I was younger, probably like anywhere from like 9 to 11, 12, something like that maybe. Or like, yeah, anywhere from like 8 to 12 is when I played it and beat it. So since I've only done it once in my life, I've always wanted to play it again. So this is my excuse to play it again. And if you look up a physical copy of the game, it's stupid expensive. It's that much of a cult classic because now that Atlas Studios is blown up in popularity, and you can't speak to a true gamer without them knowing who the company is. Their namestay alone made the game crazy in value, even though if you look at its overall sales from when it first came out, they're nothing to write home about. Is that blood on it? These are two of the higher-ranking members inside of the cult.
You know what? What? I don't like her. I'll never get along with her. No chance, not ever. She's such a pain. Just terrible. I can't stand the sight of her.
Also, one thing I like is, I'm not saying we're emulating the game or anything,
Yes,
but
she deserved it.
we're able to see it in
Are we
higher
too
resolution,
cool?
and it's looking great. That's another thing that we get the benefit of
You're
from
right,
potentially not
it's
playing
my
on the
own
physical
fault.
copy. But we haven't been using hints. We haven't been using save states or anything. Not the save states are something that we can use. Oh. Uh-oh. The strong-willed princess said, "Eavesdropping, eh, Jennifer? What a bad girl." The wise-looking princess said, "I know what you're doing. You're looking for the bird of happiness, aren't you? It's in a room nearby, but I don't remember the room number. The bird will die if we don't hurry, and that will make Eleanor cry. No, I bet she'll be furious. She's going to go insane. Then let's make a wager, one whether she'll cry or get angry. It's a bet." Okay. If I recall, there was something in room 12. Well, let's look at this bird to show us. Room 55. Alright. There wasn't anything in 13. Let's go 12. I don't remember what was in room 12. I just know that there's room 12. Nope, nope. Nope. They didn't have a hitbox? Okay. Also, I think we decided instead of upgrading our sound quality, which I want to do ASAP, what we're going to do is we're going to get a new webcam and decommission our old camera. And the new webcam should fix a lot of our processing and green screen issues. Because yes, while lighting will help a lot, and I know exactly what I want to do for the lighting portion of things, I definitely need better ground lights to go onto the backing of the green screen. I noticed one thing while talking to a friend of mine. You weren't here the last time. If you'd used your head, you'd have found it by now. You're such a simpleton. Okay. But yeah, one thing my friend made apparent when I was talking to him, my friend who does podcasting, he told me that since I'm a streamer / gaming YouTuber, my product that I'm selling to people, air quotes, my product that I'm selling to people essentially, is me. So when I thought about it, if I'm the face and the forefront of my content is the gaming, but also me, I'm selling my personality and everything like that, then the one thing I have to focus on... Uh-oh. The one thing I have to focus on at that point is, nope, we're leaving. I have to save the game. I know where there's a save point close by, but I'm not going to do any of that until I save it. because I don't want to lose all that progress. But since the main draw to my content is me, and as a streamer you're basically selling yourself, as you're the product, you're the face of the company, you're the face of your content and everything like that, then that made me think about it. I already have a microphone, I already have all this stuff. The only thing I've never had as part of my setup is a really good camera in order to use to present myself. So since I create a lot of thumbnails, I take a lot of pictures for my thumbnails, I do a lot of streaming where I need to be presented, then I realized the best thing we can do for our setup is to get a camera that will be higher quality, higher contrast, better all around everything. And with that camera, we can take a lot of that pressure away from the lighting issues, the sound issues, and all that stuff, and be able to just come into the forefront of the picture with just better overall processing, better white balancing, all this stuff. The camera I got was a 4K webcam that I got off of Temu, and it does do 4K, but it only has 8.3 megapixels at 4K. And the camera that I want to get is around 130, give or take, depending on the model I get. It's either anywhere from 130 to 200, I think, or 250, give or take. And that model camera can do 4K at 64 megapixels. So just imagine that in comparison to my 8.3 with no autofocusing, no white balancing, no nothing internally. I have to do that all in post. Now take that and compare that to a webcam that can take pictures up to 64 megapixels. And the camera I've decided upon is either going to be one of three cameras. It's either going to be the OBS, OBSBot, the OBS bot, OBS bot Meet 2, the OBS bot 2 Lite, or the OBS bot 2. One of those three, 100% one of those three. And I still yet to decide 100% on which one it's going to be. And I'm trying to think of my use cases in which it's going to decide the overall trajectory of which one I buy. And more than likely I'm going to get a friend's opinion on it before I pull the trigger. But by tomorrow you're going to see an order being placed for the new camera. And by Saturday to Monday we should get it. Hopefully I can fast track it. If I could get it delivered with next day shipping, then we will 100% get it in and have it by Saturday, and have it hooked up and working, and be able to bring you the content on Saturday stream with the new camera in place. Die! This is so annoying! Why do they give him so much health? You never get this much stuff thrown at you in Resident Evil. No, 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 no. Get off. No. I don't like rats. The only rats I like are squirrels, and you're not squirrels. You're weird rat-human hybrids. Get away from me. See, the stomp never works. Stop tracking the stomp. One game that I really, really loved that nobody's ever played too was a game for the PS2 called Obscure. There was Obscure 1 and then Obscure Aftermath. Like, Obscure and then Obscure Aftermath. Those were the two games. It was basically the same concept of like a Silent Hill type of combat. But you played as a bunch of college students who got... who, when stuff hit the fan, they all had to band together to survive and try to escape/kill the monsters to survive. So you play through all of the... You basically keep switching between all of the college students in different sections and stuff. It's an amazing horror game. But the three horror games that I played for the PS2 that slash Xbox that I remember fondly that not a lot of people have played that I know of is Obscure 1 and 2, Rule of Rose, and the Fatal Frame franchise. Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly I owned for the Xbox, and I played the crap out of that game. No! I don't have any health! I don't have any health! I don't have any healing items. Brown, get over here. What are you? No! Oh, we definitely need to get you. I don't know what those knives do, but we need them. That's the second one I picked up. Discount. What are you? What are you? What are you? What are you? 50 what? 50 what? Thomas? No, these are the... Yuna. Brown, get over here. I can't survive long. Come on. Just go into a room. We're gonna have to fight our way out. Keep barking, keep barking, keep barking, keep barking. Don't jump on me, don't jump on me, don't jump on me. Swerve, 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 swerve. Run. Don't jump on me. Come, Brown. Don't jump on me. Nope. We're gonna limp our way to victory. Limp. Come on, you can do it. But to continue our rant, the major differences between our cameras that we're deciding upon is definitely price point, with the most expensive out of the three options being the OBS Bot 2. And the light version is just the same thing, but without voice controls and a few extra features. So the OBS Bot 2 is less necessary in terms of the extra features that it has. Doesn't justify the price point for me. So the major difference between the OBS Meet 2 and the OBS Bot 2... And I'm dead. Damn it. Okay, so the major difference between the OBS Bot, the OBS Meet 2 and the OBS Bot 2 Lite is the OBS Bot 2 Lite has a... It's like $20 more, I believe. $20 to $30 more than the Meet 2. But what you get out of the box is you get it. It has AI tracking, so when you move around, it will track you and keep you in frame. It also has digital zoom. It has a lot of features basically where it's on the gimbal. So when you have it, it sits on a rotating gimbal and everything, so it's able to track you throughout the whole entire frame and move around and stuff. But since my stream doesn't really require me to move around a lot, I'm basically just sitting at the desk. Then the Meet 2 has the same features of digital tracking, digital zoom, auto-focusing, white balance focus, and all this other stuff transferred over. And then we will have the bulk of our streaming setup done. So with the new purchase of the webcam and the lighting that we got to grab, it will officially end our purchases for now. And then all we do is just save up for continue paying off our monitor, save up for the PC, and buy an interface. So webcam, better webcam, interface, PC, lights. 4 purchases and we'll be 100% done with our setup until the foreseeable future. And with the new PC down the line will come better gameplay, more opportunities to play different games. Right now I'm very limited with what's on Games Pass or what's on classic, whatever classic games I can get my hands on. Which, even though this game is frustrating the crap out of me, I still really love this game. So I wouldn't take playing a different game right now over anything else. Just want the blade. I just want the blade, then we can leave. All these are locked. Who's Basil? Yes, we made it to the door. Alright. Since I don't want to go through that again, we're going to save it. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. How much health are we down? A decent amount of health. We don't need the feather anymore, so let's go for the biscuit tin. Please tell me there's biscuits nearby.
Go.
Please tell me there's biscuits.
Go.
There's some down that hallway. Is there some in the cafeteria? I need food. We need to heal.
Go.
Nope. There's some in the hallway with the monsters. We're not going down that way. That's why he's so confused. We're saving slot 1. Just double check. I could swear it's Atlas that makes this game. See, but one clear indicator that we need better camera is right now all the lights that I have blaring on me are white lights, but my camera image looks red.
Go.
Or like has a tint of red. Why? I don't know, but all the lighting that I have on me is like white LED lights. And yeah, my image is still appearing of lighter tint. And also the light that I have shining on my green screen is currently a green light bulb. So even my green screen has green lighting on it. And my face has white lighting on it, but it's appearing red. So our color balancing and everything else is kind of off on this webcam. So really decent webcam for starting off in this journey and getting me going. But in terms of where I would like to be and the image quality I'd like to provide for you guys, it's not
Go.
there yet.
Come.
It's not anywhere close to being there. Nothing. Alright. Let's get back in the zone here. I'm getting ranty, but at the same time, I really, really love 16. We went to 16. I really love talking tech. I could sit there for hours and talk about technology and talk about different equipment and stuff like that. I will forever be a tech nerd, but I love learning, so that's a lot of the reasoning why I am so fascinated with equipment, because there's always new stuff you can learn about. Land of the Birds, population 834. Well, that's the one reason why I want a decent camera too, because with a decent camera that allows me a lot of room to learn new things and learn about framing, learn about more lighting, learn about taking images, focusing, all this other stuff. And so I also just want a new camera to learn, and like a really high-end Sony camera or a high-end Canon camera in order to get that extra level of new stuff I have to learn. Because it'd be dope to get a whole entire new journey of learning now how to do photography. Because I already know a lot about editing, and I'm still learning on the editing side of things. In DaVinci Resolve, I'm still learning a lot. So it's forever changing, in which I have to keep up with learning new things about it. So I'd love to also get the ability to learn video recording and all that jazz. But that'll come with time. So for the meantime, we continue our gameplay. We continue having fun playing this game and bringing you guys the best games that I have personally fell in love with from my childhood, and other games of the sort here and there. Some new games, some old, and for the most part, your inclusion in the stream is very much appreciated. And even if you guys don't decide to donate, your time and energy put into watching me is very much appreciated, and I love all of you for it. It may seem like sometimes you're not valued, but know that you are. Because why wouldn't there be room for all of us to grow together as a community when there's so much extra space for everybody in the content industry and in the streaming industry? If you used your head, you'd have found it by now. You're such a simpleton. One thing I heard somebody mention before that kind of changed my idea of everything and kind of made me start streaming and trying to get into content creation was another huge YouTuber. I think it might have been in a Jarvis Johnson video on the Sad Boys podcast. I think it might have been that I heard it. But they were explaining how the one thing that another content creator or somebody said to them that changed their outlook on everything was that there's room for everyone in the content creation space. Just because you're getting views doesn't mean somebody else is not getting views. Or just because somebody else is getting millions of views doesn't mean that it automatically detracts from your ability to get views and your ability to grow within the content creation space. And that kind of stuck with me since, because I've always thought there's so many big YouTubers out there and so many big streamers out there that it'd be hard for me to grow and make a name for myself. But it took a while to understand, and hearing that helped me understand that just because they're huge doesn't mean it automatically takes away from your ability to grow as well. And that was exactly what I needed to hear at the time to get myself to start this journey. And here we are. So I will never go back and not love the journey that we've been on together, and I won't ever sit there and regret any of this, regardless of success or lack thereof. What somebody deems as unsuccessful as a streamer or a YouTuber may be different for somebody else. Me having 9 followers of the channel and having at least an average of 3 people viewing the stream is success in my book. Because for where I saw myself never receiving any feedback or never having anybody wanting to watch me, turned into developing a small community that every now and again will consistently come back and enjoy the content. So regardless of how small the community is that we are trying to grow here, I never saw one starting in the first place, and I still don't see myself as being very personable. Die! So anything coming out of this is success in my book. So I appreciate all of you for being with me, sticking with me, and coming on this journey. And regardless of what others say, this community is only built and sustained by all of us coming together. So if you can come together with me and help grow this community, whether it's through our Discord, whether it's through any other means, I greatly appreciate it and hope that you guys can stick with me and support, whether it's sharing the videos or Just letting people know that there's another content creator out there who loves and appreciates all who decide to come in, and who appreciates all the help that they can get. Baron Viscount. We're gonna get rid of the kitchen knife. We're gonna get rid of the floral letter for now. Scone. Oh, health. That was nothing. Wow. That's where the whistling was coming from this whole time. Why won't the birdies fly to me? Why don't it have to be you? Why does it have to be you? Stay away. I said stay away. Oh, there might be a boss fight. There might be a boss fight here. They're giving us way too much food. You're giving us way too much food. The last time they gave us a lot of food, there was a boss fight. Oh my god. Oh my god, they wrecked me. How many big guys are there? 3? Okay. Okay, this is ridiculous. You can't even hit them. Their hitbox is crazy because they're so skinny. The reach on the big ones, too. What is that hitbox? I'm hitting you. What is that hitbox? What is that hitbox? Okay. Okay. What is that hitbox? Somebody explain that hitbox to me. I didn't understand it in the slightest. That hitbox was crazy. So what are we missing? What are we missing? Well, for starters, let's drop off some stuff. I still have yet to use the rusty scissors. Still yet to need the rusty scissors. The biscuit tin has not been doing me good. The biscuit tin has literally not found any biscuits. This thing is trash. Floral letter, we don't need to find Amanda. Screw Amanda. These 2 knives, I don't know what they do, but I want to keep them on me at all times. We don't need a kitchen knife because they have so much reach that I can't. And the red feather is going to come in handy eventually. Alright. That was crazy. And we still have such low health. Let's see what we're doing here.
Come!
Dog, can you come over this way? That way leads there. That way leads there. We need to go this way. That's going to lead to the bathrooms where the red bird is. And then we got to go to the staircase. Well, in this run, we didn't actually get to the... We didn't actually do the thing with the boxes yet. That was 26, right? Right, that was 26? It was 26. 834. Oh, I went the wrong direction. Oh well. Perfect. Torn diet. Birdie Town Mayor's diet chart. Part of it has been torn off. Alright. We should be good for the most part. I think that is all we needed to do. So we know where the stairs is. We just need to go to the pseudo boss fight. I wouldn't necessarily say it's actual boss, more like an area boss. And the hit boxes on them are crazy. So I don't know how we're going to do this, but I do know that we have no health to survive. So if we have to save state, we'll save state. But I don't think we'll have to save state and save scum for the aspect of killing them. I think we might have to do so just for running past them. Honestly, there's so many of them that I don't even know if we can get past them, because they do the sideways bob, so they bob to the sides, and so even if I try to skirt them and hit them, the reach, unless I drag them towards me, the reach of the larger ones still hit me, and I'm still in their hitbox range. So before we enter the last phase of this stairwell, which is right here, we are going to use the bathroom. We're going to come back, and we're going to try to get this pseudo boss fight going. So thank you for sticking with me. I hope you guys enjoy the break, enjoy the music, and have a good time. So we shall return. I'm trying to figure this out. What's in the sky? Dead end, dead end, dead end, dead end. Dead end. That's a dead end. I know that one's a dead end. Let's check if this is a dead end. Is this a dead end? This is a dead end. Okay, we went up here for no reason. There's literally no reason for us to be up there. No! I didn't mean to go up there. There we go. There's absolutely no reason to go up there. I don't see a reason why we have to fight them and kill them. If we do, then that's the only direction that has anything of value, but we can't kill them. It's impossible. I hit this dude like 25 or more times and he still didn't die. I'm not doing that for every single one of them. Especially when they can one-shot me. There's no better weapon? You mean to tell me there's no better weapon than just this pipe? Could have heard whistling. Can you stop moving around? Brown, sometimes you get in my way and you annoy me. I guess we're gonna have to go in every single door. We're just gonna have to go in every single door. That's what this turned into. Nothing on that top floor. Can she please run? Excuse me. I want to let me access that case. Village. How many people in the village? How would I know that information? Land of the birds, population 434. 834, sorry. Let's see. 0? It's not 0. 5? I don't want to brute force it. I really don't. Let's see if there's something we're missing. Diet chart.
Go.
Oh. That actually never crossed my brain. Wow. That never crossed my brain. Please don't lead me to the door. I came in here. There was nothing in the showers. Now there's magically a piece of paper. Let's see. This morning's weight, 124. Is that the... Let's try it. Let's try it. Can't hurt to try. Give me a second. Gotta adjust my seat. I'm sitting on a bunch of cushions, and every now and again they like to slide. 124. Oh, thought it wasn't gonna open. Okay. We did go on a wild goose chase on the top floor. Sketch piece. Daddy's mummy is... Oh, nope. So we can get rid of the diet chart. We can get rid of the land sketch. Sketch piece, fine.
Go!
It's definitely out in the hallway. Brown one around the corner. Thought we couldn't go in 15. Corn sketch. Let's go. Daddy plus mommy plus daughter equals the rest has been torn off. Can I get some more health, please? This is concerning. Huh? You're here now? That's not the right color. It's a red bird. They all have well, they all have European accents, or like that part of the globe. Nice, so we do have to fight the top floor. We do have to fight the top floor. Uh-oh. Where is it? Where is it? Torn sketch. Daddy plus mommy plus daughter equals... Family sketch. Find. Look. Oh, red bird plus green bird plus yellow bird. Red bird is 55. Green bird is 16. Yellow bird is 48. I think so. I definitely know the red bird is 55. We made it. Red is 50. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no. We didn't mean to go up there. Stop it. Wait a second. Now go. Okay. Sometimes the controls don't recognize the orientation that you're facing. I'm so used to the fluid responsiveness of... Granted, this game's really responsive and fluid for the time, but I'm used to the controls and responsiveness of modern games. So I tried to rush it sometimes when you gotta take it slower. Alright, so green is 40. Green is 45. Okay, that's what it was. 5 and 5 is 10. 0 carry to 1. 4 and 5 is 9 plus 10. That's 112. 16. 116. No, 112. It's 112. Because I remember the yellow bird was the gold one in front of the 12 door. So 112. Yep. Last box. Jennifer found news articles. July 1930, Daily Flamingo. Husband borrows 60 pounds from wife's 365-pound bank account. Oh, then there was the guy. There was the guy that I read that said he borrowed 5 pounds. Right? I know exactly where the other piece is. It's on the body that was in Clara's room, near the cafeteria. Can't remember if it said a double digit or it said 5. To get there, the easiest way would be here. Plus, we can go to the cafeteria and save it, so we don't have to keep saves coming. Makes me feel dirty, saves coming. Save. Middle slot. Middle slot. Yes, overwrite. Perfect. Save successful. Just overwrite again. Save successful. Perfect. Gotta always double check. Alright, let's drop. Family sketch, news articles. We can drop the family sketch. He was in here. It was Flora. $19.30 Daily Flamingo. Husband borrows yet another £30 from wife's bank account. So 90 from 365. 0, 5. 0, 5. 5, 9, carry over. 3 turns into 2. Ah, mental math. 3 carries into 2. That becomes 15. 15 minus 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 6. 6, 0, 6, 2. No. 0, 6, 2. Yeah, 0, 6, 2. 260 is my number in my head. 260. Nope, I'm wrong. What did I get wrong? Did I do the math wrong? Yeah, it's 60. And then another 30. Did I do my math wrong? 365 minus 90. 275. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, it was 7. How did I get 6? Okay. Alone. Uh-oh. That's somebody's shirt?
It wasn't me, honest.
Uh-oh. Yep, these kids are messed up. That was a huge rat. You go into the attic? Yep. There's a new delivery box in the attic? Oh, that's that one door. We're hosting a meeting in the attic now? A slip of paper is beneath the clothing. The moral, everlasting happiness. Each box is smaller than the last. And the little bird, far too late. The bird was long dead. It had met the bloody end, bloody fate. The end. Moral, everlasting happiness is a joke. Okay. The unlucky girl remembered the promise she made to her dear friend, and so she wrote it on the chalkboard. So she'd never forget it ever again. Everlasting.